The key phrase around the Hazard Police Department today is 1014.
10-4 needs to go by 607 Gorman Holler.
Meaning officers escorting people through the snow and ice. Police have fielded hundreds of calls over the past 2 days.
We're getting calls to relay people to and from work, for medications, for doctors to the hospital, nurses from the hospital that's been stuck out there for 24 hours or longer.
Officers had to ditch their cruisers and look for other means of transportation. A half dozen borrowed four-wheel drive trucks.
We have one four-wheel drive of our own, and we've had to use other people's, and we're very appreciative of the fact that they loaned them to us to be able to operate in this situation.
Earlier in the day, the city asked residents to cut back on their heat. Both natural gas engines at the Kentucky-West Virginia Gas Company's Kenmont plant failed. Emergency plans to turn Memorial Gym into a shelter were set, but by noon, gas was being slowly restored to the town, avoiding a heat shortage.
Then we'll have to relight all the pilots, which could be a long, time-consuming process to get all the pilots relit. Possibly a couple, 2 or 3 days.
Meanwhile, a crew of over 200 volunteer firefighters have been on duty since the snow started falling.
Well, everybody's getting awful tired. You know, most of us have been here since 11:30 Saturday, and it is paying a toll on all of us.
And after this morning's record low temperatures and more than 2 feet of snow, there's only one way to describe the past few days.
I don't know. It's a wing danger.
Sean Lay, 57 Mountain News, Hazard.
Many of eastern Kentucky's back roads are still covered with snow, and it's posing some problems for ambulance workers who can't reach patients in need.
Well, it's kind of rough due to the snow and the roads being so slick. They live up hollers, and we can't get our ambulances into them.
The National Guard is helping out with a fleet of Army Humvees, all-terrain vehicles that have come to the aid of residents like Adam Poninsky, a dialysis patient stranded on a hill at Watergap near Prestonsburg.
Well, we're equipped better than the county and the ambulance services to get to people. Our vehicles will go pretty well anywhere. The snow don't slow them down any, so we can get to them where they can't, and we can bring them out to where they can reach them and get them onto the hospital.
The deep snow also caused deep trouble for Lanny Hunt and his family. Hunt found himself in a remote trailer without heat this morning.
Like 5 o'clock this morning, my heating unit went out, and I'm total electric, and after it went out, didn't have a heat at all. I went to get my kerosene heater that I had for backup and didn't realize I didn't have any kerosene.
The Floyd Sheriff's Department bought some kerosene, and the National Guard arrived with fuel for the fire in the afternoon. So while many were not hog wild about the snow, all were glad to receive assistance while snowbound. In Floyd County, Doug Corstangi, 57 Mountain News.